Yesterday, I stopped by the home of someone in the next town over. I didn't know these folks, but I'd seen a large pear tree in their backyard and I wanted to get some pears. I was wanting them for this illustration, but this isn't the first time I've done this. You see, when you want to save pennies at the grocery store, augmenting your diet with local fruit can go a long ways. But let's step back from the perspective of a consumer to the perspective of a grower. Many of us have to put food on our table. All of us have to put food on our tables. But some of us want to be the ones actually growing some of the fruit that our families are enjoying. We don't just want to pick fruit from our neighbor's fruit trees. We might want to have those same fruit trees or that same type of fruit tree growing in our own orchards. Well, here's the neat thing. If a person knows how to graft, then they have the skills to reproduce nearly any fruit tree they find. Grafting is like taking a fruit tree, putting it on a copy machine and hitting copy. If a person grafts, the new tree may have slightly different roots depending on what rootstock they graft onto. But the above ground portion of that tree, the part that bears the fruit, will be a genetic clone of the original. If I like this pear, this turns out to be a really good pear, I can go back to the owner, get some clippings, and using grafting, I can clone myself a copy of this pear tree and plant it in my own orchard. When you realize that this can be done, even by amateurs, it makes fruit scavenging so much more fun because you can quite frankly drive around your town and find fruit trees that you like. You can go shopping for fruit trees. Find trees that produce big, luscious fruit. Trees that do well in your area, that resist diseases, or for whatever reason are just thriving in your local environment. And you can graft those trees. You can go back, you can get cuttings, and you can graft clones of those trees to plant in your own orchard. So depending on what method you use to graft, summertime may not be the best time to graft, but now is the time to look for trees that you want to duplicate. Drive around town, talk to gardening friends, look for fruit trees that are doing well in your area. Maybe they resist disease. Whatever the reason, they're doing well in your area. Knock on doors. Say, I saw your fruit tree. Do you mind if I take a few if you're not using them? Locate those trees that you might want to have in your own orchard. Then you'll be positioned to go back when you're ready to graft and graft some of your own. And thank you so much for your time. I know it's precious. If you wish to like this video, that's great. And I do have a Facebook page, facebook.com/mywildorchard. Have a blessed day.